Hello friends, I am Coach Veer and I welcome you on my YouTube channel Coach Veer, and in this video we'll talk about divisibility rule. It's a part of maths numbers where you find out a bigger number is divisible by any other smaller number or not. Like if you want to check about any number like 2, a number is divisible by 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. In this video, we'll cover up to 12 and we'll check out how we can easily find out without even dividing that a number, big number, is divisible by 2 or not, or any other number which I have mentioned here, that big number is divisible by that or not. How can we do that very easily? That I am going to start in this video. So be with me, watch till end, learn this thing, learn this trick, and ace in your class. Hope you have subscribed my channel. If not, please do it, and a thumbs up is like well. Thank you. So let's move forward. So if I get any number like 7347 3 and I want to know whether it is divisible by 2 or not, then it means there should not be a remainder, and that's what the divisibility means here. So we can check whether the number is odd or even. If the number is odd, then it is not divisible by 2, because all the even numbers are divisible by 2. If the number is an even number, then the number is divisible by 2. Very simple. But be with me, there are bigger numbers also. So checking for 2 is this. So we can check that it is ending with an odd number, so it is an odd number, right? So this is not divisible by 2. Whether if we write 734732, that is divisible by 2 because it is a even number. Let's go for the 3. How to check for 3? For 3. So there is a easy procedure. What you have to do is you have to just add all the digits, add all digits of given number. Then you have to just check whether that add is divisible by 3. Like for example, let's take a big number 7321 and we want to check whether this number is divisible by 3 or not. So what we have to do, we have to first do the step as adding all its digits. 7 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1, 7 plus 3 is 10, 10 plus 2 is 12, 12 plus 1 is 13. So we got 13, and now we have to check that this add what we have got is divisible by 3 or not, and we can easily find out that 3 4s are 12, but 13 is not coming in the multiple of 3, hence this thing is not divisible. So 7321 is not divisible by 3. That's how we can find out this thing very easily, right? Let's move forward for the number 4. So how to check if the number is divisible by 4? Sorry for my this bad writing, I just want to write it quickly. And let's have a step. What step we should follow while checking for the divisibility of 4? We need to check the last two digits of any given number, whether that number is divisible by 4 or not. So like we get a number and we have to just check the last two digits. Are they divisible by 4 or not? So suppose we got a number 343 and we want to check whether this number is divisible by 4 or not. We just have to check whether 43 is divisible by 4 or not. So it is not, we know. So let's take a number 974. So we just need to check the 74 is divisible by 4 or not. So 74, how we can check? Easily, just do the division 4 ones are 4, and we get the 3, 34, and it's not coming. Okay, so that's not divisible by 4. That's how we can prove it. Okay, let's move further for the 5. How to check divisibility by 5? Divisibility by 5. For checking the divisibility by 5, what we have to do is we have to just check the last digit. Last digit. That last digit, if it is 5 or 0, then it is divisible. Divisible, otherwise not. You can note it down also if you want. Just you, by seeing itself any number, like I write 37450. Yes, it is divisible because it is ending with 0. I write 395754. It is divisible? No, it is ending with 4. So it is not where it is, because the last digit should be 5 or 0, then only it is divisible by 5, otherwise not. Let's move forward and check the divisibility by 6. How to check divisibility by 6? 6 is a combination of 2 and 3. So if we check the divisibility by 2, divisibility by 2, it is correct, and divisibility by 3 is correct. Then these two together, if both the things are satisfied, then divisible by 6. And just for your refreshing just for refreshing your memory, I want to say divisibility by 2 means a even number, whereas divisibility by 3 means add of all digits divisible by 3. Okay, so it's kind of easy. You can check any divisibility by 6, because even and odd is just by seeing itself, and this you have to little bit just add and divide. So hope you have learned till 6. Let's move further with the 7. 7 is a little bit complicated one. Hope I will be able to explain you better, but be with me. How to check divisibility by 7. It's kind of a little bit funnier, but what you have to follow here is 2-3 steps, and it's not that tricky, but you have to do little workout here. What you have to do is remove the last digit of the number, last digit, or you can say the ones place digit of the given number, and then you have to double that number, double that last digit which we have removed. If you are unable to understand it, I will give you example and make you understand this thing properly. So third thing is you have to just subtract the double of last digit from the remaining number, and check its divisibility, and whatever we get, we have to check its divisibility. It is applicable for 3 or more digit number, like for example, giving you an example here, like 737. Now we need to check whether this number is divisible by 7 or not. How to check? Follow the steps. Remove the last digit. So I have removed it. I got 73 separated and 7 separated. Now what I have to do is I have to just double the last digit, which we have made it here 7. I made it 14, and then we have to subtract the last digit from the remaining number. So remaining number was 73 and I have to remove 14 from it, and you know this gives it 1, it becomes 13. So 13 minus 4 is just 9, and this became 6. 6 minus 1 is 5, 59. So we have to check now here 59 is divisible by 7 or not. No. So hence we can say 737 is not divisible by 7. But when you get a bigger number like 4 or something, you can do this procedure again and again, means these 3 steps again and again, to make it a smaller 2-digit number, so that you can easily check its divisibility with 7. Like if you get a 4-digit number, let me take a 4-digit number 4371. Now if I have to check its divisibility, what I have to do is I have to separate 437 and I have to separate 1, and this 1 I need to double it and I get 2, and then I need to subtract it from 437. So what I will get here is 4, 3, and when I subtract 2 from 7 I get 5. So now instead of checking its divisibility by 7, we can again repeat the procedure and remove 43 and 5 and make the 5 double and make it 10, and then subtract it from the 43. Then I will get 33, and now I can check the divisibility of 33 with 7, and it's not. So 4371 is not divisible by 7. That's how we can check any number divisibility if it is a bigger number also, but we have to do this step again and again, and we can easily find out. Now how to check the divisibility? 7 is over. How to check divisibility by 8? So as I said you, for the 2 we just need to check the last digit whether it is divisible or even number. For the 4 I said you the last 2 digit should be divisible by 4. For the 8 you have to just check the last 3 digits. Are they divisible by 4? Are they divisible by 8? Divisible by 8? If yes, then the number itself is divisible by 8. By 8. Otherwise not. Simple. Let's do some example. Like I get a number 734598761. So I just check the bigger number with just 761, and I can find out that 761 is divisible by 8 or not, and easily we can find out that it is a odd number. So obviously it is not. So by looking at example we get to know one more thing here is that number should be even number. Okay, let me point out here that number should be even number, then only we need to go for this procedure, otherwise there is no need. If it is an even number, then only we have to check. So suppose we get a number 73594321748. Then we just need to check 748 whether it is divisible by 8 or not, and if it is yes, then yes, otherwise not. You can do this division as your exercises and comment in the answer so that we know what you all are getting. Okay, thank you. Let's move forward. How to check divisibility by how to check divisibility by 9. Instead, what we have said in the 3, that we are adding the digits and we are finding that whether that addition is divisible by 3 or not. Here in the 9 also we have to do the same thing. We have to add all digits and check whether that add is divisible by 9 or not. So we can easily find out this thing. Like if I get a number 371111451, then what we have to do is we just need to add these all 3 plus 7 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 4 plus 5 plus 1, and 7 plus 4 is 10, 10 plus 1 is 11, and 11 plus 1 is 12, 12 plus 1 is 13, 13 plus 4 is 17, 17 plus 4 is 20, 17 plus 5 is 22, 22 plus 1 is 23, and 23 is divisible by 9. Tell me yes or no. I don't think so. 9 3 is 27, so it's not, so hence this is not divisible by 9. Okay, so this is how we can find out for the 9. Let's move further for the 10. It's very easy to check for divisibility by 10. It's very easy. You just need to check the last digit. Last digit should be 0. Yes, if the last digit is 0, then obviously it is divisible by 10, otherwise not. Simple. Like 4 5 3 zeros 1 0. Yes, it is divisible because last digit is 0. So that's how we can prove anything is divisible by 10. For the 11, let's move for the 11. How to check for 11? For 11, what we have to do is we have to just add the odd places digits and separately add all even places digit and subtract them. If we get 0 or multiple of 11, then the number is divisible by 11. Let's take up an example. Suppose I get 3 5 4 5 1 1 1, and I want to check whether that number is divisible by 11 or not. So what I will do is I will first find out what is odd places. This and this. I will add them up. 1 plus 1 2, 2 plus 4 6, 6 plus 3 9. So I get the odd places as 9. Now I add the even places. 5 plus 5 10 plus 1 11. So I have to do is 11 minus 9 or 9 minus 11. It's up to you. You can put it in a mod. So you get that 2, and 2 is not 0 or multiple of 11, hence not divisible by 11. Correct? That's how we can prove very easily. Let's move to how to check for 12. Check divisibility by 12. You know that 12 is made up of 4 and 3, so we just need to check the divisibility by 4 and divisibility by 3, and together we can say If both the things are satisfied, then divisible by 12. And let me remind you, for the 4 you have to just check the last two digits are divisible by 4 or not, and hence you can say the whole number is divisible by 4. And for the 3 you just have to add all the digits of that number and check whether that addition is divisible by 3 or not. If yes, then it is divisible by 3, and together when both the things are satisfied, you can say that the divisibility by 12 is there, otherwise not. If one of them is there and one of them is not there, then also divisibility by 12 is not possible. Okay, so for the conclusion, if you want to see what I had made you understand, you can just check this and I will just show you. In this you can read up everything. Divisibility by 2, a number is divisible by 2 if the unit place is either 0 or a multiple of 2, means just a even number. Okay, a number is divisible by 3 if the sum of the digit, if you add all the digit and that sum is going to be a multiple of 3. For the 4 you have to just check the last two digit whether they are divisible by 4 or not. Next thing, a number is divisible by 5, you have to just check its unit place, or the last number is 0 or 5, then yes, it is divisible by 5. For the 6, it is made up of 2 and 3, so you have to check the divisibility of 2, you have to check the divisibility of 3. If both are there, then only that number is divisible by 6. Divisibility by 7, we need to double the last digit of the number and then subtract it from the remaining number. If the digit, that result which we are getting, means just separate the last digit, double the last digit, subtract it from the remaining number, and whatever you get, that result should be divisible by 7. If yes, then yes, go ahead, it is divisible by 7. Divisibility by 8, you have to check for the last three digits whether that last three digits are divisible by 3. If yes, then yes, it is divisible by 8. For the 9, you have to just add all the digits and check whether that addition is divisible by 9. If yes, then yes, the whole number itself is divisible by 9. 10 is very easy, you just have to check the last digit or the unit place. If it is consisting of 0, then yes. 11, you have to just add all the odd places and even places, and if that addition or of different odd places and even places you just get, and then you subtract the even places and odd places, the difference which you get is a multiple of 11 or a 0, or it is a 0, then yes, it is divisible by 11. 12, I already told you, it is composition of 3 and 4. It means yes, both the things are accomplished, divisibility by 3 or divisibility by 4, then you can say yes, that whole number is divisible by 12. And others also they have given, like on the basis of same, like 15, 18, 45, their composition, if you check their compositions, divisibility is true, then yes, divisibility by true. And in this 8 we find it out one thing, that it should be a even number, right? One more thing we got here. So hope you got it, and if you want to practice this thing, you just do this table from here, and you can practice these with these numbers whether they are divisible by 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 is not there, you can make it 7 here. 8, 9, 10, 11, this is from NCERT, and you can just check your ability of applying this all which you have learned in this video. And I hope I was able to make you understand this kind of stuff. If yes, please comment. Otherwise, it's your choice. Thank you for watching this video. See you in my next video. Till then, bye bye.